Hello students, let's read our question. Jessica made a scale drawing of an airplane. In real life, the airplane's length is 115 feet, while the illustration displays an airplane's length of 2.5 inches. Which scale factor did Jessica use? Okay, this is our question. Which scale factor did Jessica use? Okay, this is a question of a scale factor with a circle, underline, and box. Now we're going to elaborate. For elaborate, we're going to use color coding and we're going to identify in one side the inches and in the other side the feet in this case. So I'm going to have inches here. And on the right side, I'm going to say the airplane, the real airplane. It's in feet. Now, remember that here they said the illustration displays an airplane length of 2.5 inches. So we believe that is going to be the scale model, right? 2.5 inches. And this should be the model. Of course, it's not the real life. When we have inches, they are tiny units of measurement. So they should be here, 2.5. And now, here the story also mentions that Jessica made a scale drawing of an airplane that in real life is 115 feet. So she gave us this other side, 150. And this should be yellow, right? And then on the left side, this 2.5, we already said these are inches. This is the strategy that I'm using for elaborate. Color coding on the left side inches and on the right side feet. And this could be like a table. Now they want to know the scale factor. Okay, this problem is different. Normally they give you a scale factor and then from that we just find the unknown value. So we usually have 3 values here and we just missing one. But that's not the case in here. But remember what we have been mentioning. The scale factor is for just 1 inch. Was the other measurement here. That will be our scale factor, guys. The scale factor goes back to the unit. So this is what we need to find. Right? Awesome. Now, remember also that we said we always find patterns in tables side to side or up and down. So in this case, I have to go from here to here. Or I have to go from here to here, right? Okay, well, in that case, if I have to go from 2.5 to 115, well, the number is getting bigger, but how much bigger? Oh, I don't really know. I will have to divide or do something else, right? So I'm not going to use the side-to-side pattern. Instead, I'm going to use up and down. Let's see from here to here. If I have 2.5 and I got up to 1, what happened to my number? Did it get bigger or smaller? It got smaller, of course, because from 2.5 it went down to 1. So did I multiply or divide this 2.5? Awesome, we divided this number. By what number so we can get a 1? Well, by itself. Because 2.5 divided by 2.5 gets me 1. Do we have to do the same thing on the other side? Of course. Remember that tables, they follow patterns. So that's what we're going to have to do in here. So we're going to divide. I'm going to write my division symbol right here. And what we're going to divide is 115 by 2.5. And 2.5 is the pattern, right? That's what I'm going to keep it in green. Okay, first step, I'm not going to divide if I have decimals in my divisor. I'm going to rewrite it. It's like I'm going to multiply by 10, the left side and the right side of the division. When we do that, when we multiply by the same factor on both sides, we're basically just rewriting the division. We're not changing it. So, okay, so I'm going to say this is going to be, if I multiply by 10, it's like moving the decimal point one place value towards the right. So the number becomes a 25. And if I do the same thing in here, I will have an extra 0. So now the number will be 1,150. And I'm going to write it right here, 1,150. And this is our new number. See, guys? Awesome. Now we're going to divide. Can I multiply 25 by anything and get a 1? No, 1 is smaller than 25. What about 11? It still is smaller than 25. What about 115? That one will work. Okay, great. And I'm going to multiply by the number 5 because the number 5 is a friendly number. And from there, I can see if I have to multiply higher or lower. And I'm going to multiply on the side. So right here, I'm going to say 25 times 5. Can you multiply with me? 5 times 5, 25. 5 and we carry 2. 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12. That's 125. So multiplying by 5 is bigger than 115. So we're going to try by 4. 25 times 4. You know this one by memory? Awesome. It's going to be 100. Awesome. And I have always to choose one number that is not bigger than my dividend. So I have to go with the 4. And let's multiply. We know that 25 times 4 is 100, right? So we're going to just subtract. 115 minus 100. 5 minus 0, that's a 5. 1 minus 0, that's a 1. And 1 minus 1, that's 0. Great. The next number, we have to bring it down. So right here, we're going to have a 0. Now if I look at these numbers here, 25 times 5 is 125, so smaller than this. So it should be the next digit. So we're going to multiply now 25 by 6. Can you help me to multiply? 6 times 5, 30. 0 and we carry 3. 6 times 2, 12. Plus 3, 15. Awesome. So we're going to choose 46 in here. And we know that 6 times 25, because we just worked it out, is 150. So we will have no remainder. So this number here actually will be the number that goes here. This is 46. So in other words, to go from 2.5 inches to 115, also they're using the times 46. Because to go from 1 to this value, I'm multiplying by 46. So this 46 right here, this is our scale factor. This here too. This is our scale factor. Did you find your answer, guys? Awesome! Yay! Great job! It is letter D. Thank you.